Hello, everyone, and welcome into B&T Sportstalk Show. Thank y'all for joining us on this Sunday evening as we jump into the NFL playoffs. We definitely going to talk about the playoff picture and where all the teams landed and who we think is going to come out victorious next weekend. Oh, man. B, how you doing, man?
I'm good, man. It's been a great vacation. I've taken off of work since December 31st. I do want to give a congratulations to my dad. He is officially retired.
Oh,
47 years in the working industry is now coming to an end. So he's going to enjoy retirement. Hopefully entertain himself somehow, some way. But congratulations to my dad for hitting that retirement. Made me very jealous of not being able to retire anytime soon.
hey, you know what? A great generation. Only we could hope to work somewhere for that long and get something out of it. But
Why am working in the same place for that long?
Well, yeah, congrats to your dad. Hopefully that sounds like a lot of fishing trips. Picking up the golf clubs. You're gonna be getting phone calls and taps on the shoulders a lot.
We definitely went golfing on his last day, December 31st. So we went golfing.
Oh, that's cool.
We basically played hooky from work and went golfing.
That's cool.
Had a couple of his buddies out there golfing with him as well. So it was a nice surprise in regards to that. How you doing though?
Oh man, I'm good, man. Recovered from my cold. I was sick during these
That's right.
holiday, but I'm feeling better. Got a chance to catch the games, which was the funnest part. But man, gotta tell you, man. We gonna talk about football because my basketball team is absolute trash right now. Lakers are just terrible.
You want to talk about trash basketball?
Man.
Why don't you watch what's happening in the Bay Area right
I
now?
know the Warriors are any better. But any case, if I didn't say it earlier, y'all go ahead. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We appreciate it. But we definitely got to get into this. First off, we got a very important game right now because your team, the Ravens, are playing for their playoff lives. I mean, this is pretty much a playoff game. The winner of this game wins the AFC, AFC North? And continues into the playoffs between.
Yep.
So we got Old Man River versus Lamar Jackson, Aaron Rodgers. So we'll see how this turns out. So far, there haven't been a lot of points put on the board. It's 10-13. This has been a defensive struggle throughout. But man, we had some really good games. Actually, we only had a handful of games. I'll be honest. There's like 3 good games. The games on Saturday.
And then one today.
And that was it. That was pretty much it. But at least now we know who's going to be playing who with this last game. Of course, we'll find out who's going to be that last playoff team in the AFC. But let's talk about yesterday, man. Let's talk about the stupidest crap ever as far as playoff seeding. One of the worst divisions in the NFL is the NFC South. And they did not disappoint. So the crazy thing is, and B, did you get a chance to see this game between the Bucs and Carolina?
Yeah, the monsoon game that they were playing in.
A lot of rain, not a lot of offense. It wasn't the funnest game to watch. There was some fireworks toward the end of the game. The Bucs pulled it out, obviously. Dude, I wasn't very, very impressed with either one of these teams. But the funny part of this is that the team that won did not make the playoffs.
And one of the weirdest playoff situations ever. Like,
and
it made no
the
sense.
team that lost won. The team that lost went to it was. So the Carolina Panthers lost to the Bucs on Saturday, and they find themselves in the playoffs as they win the NFC South versus the Bucs, who actually got the win, but unfortunately, because of a 3-way tie between Atlanta, Carolina, and Tampa Bay, because Atlanta beat New Orleans today, that completely nullified their win, and unfortunately, Baker Mayfield had to sit on his couch and I guess stay there. Can we first talk about the fact that at 8, this division, I feel like this is the same thing every year, is it not? 8 and 9 team going to the playoffs, hosting a playoff game, to me is still a travesty.
What are you going to do about it, though? That's a division.
Yeah, I know. You're right.
There's nothing that you can do about it. Look, there's 3 teams from the NFC West going to the playoffs, right?
Yeah.
Only one gets to host a play-in or host a game. But at the same time, though, yes, this division is shitty. Let's put it like that. The
Yes, for
last
sure.
thing we all needed was Atlanta to win this football game to make things just even more complicated. When it should have been, oh, if you win, you're in kind of thing, right? No,
Yeah,
it didn't
no.
work like that. Oh, the only people it was going to work for was Carolina.
I honestly would have been happier if Atlanta was found a way to get in the playoffs and they win.
Oh my God,
I
can you
mean,
imagine?
like just because of this the stupidity of all this, honestly. But no, it was a like I said, not a lot of offense being played. Quite honestly, I wasn't. It wasn't a super back and forth game. There was some good defense being played. It was great to see Young back after last year. I know we've talked about it before about him getting benched last year, him be the starter this year, and that team taking a step forward. But honestly, it was a pretty rough game. In my
Hey man,
opinion.
that it was gonna come down to running because no one was catching the damn ball.
Not
That's
in
for
that.
damn sure.
I mean, guys
But
were fumbling. At one point, I think Baker Mayfield just went to grab the ball and it
it just
just
shot
popped
out
right
like it had Astroglide on it.
pretty much. Oh god, no Diddy had baby oil on it.
It's basically the same thing, but yeah, congrats to the Panthers on winning the division. First time in what I think 4 or 5 years.
Yeah,
It's been a while. So, look, this is a team that is hosting a playoff game, has no snowball chance in hell to even make it to the divisional
who are
round.
they gonna play? They're gonna play the Niners, right? Are they playing the Niners
No,
or who are
they're
they
playing
playing?
the Rams.
They're playing. Oh, great, even better.
No, they played the Rams already. They played them once before.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying in the playoffs though. Carolina's gonna host the Rams, and Carolina's probably gonna go home.
Let's see how they did, because they hosted the Rams last time.
They
Let's
did.
see.
Oh
Let's
yeah, I think
see.
you're right. Hold on.
Yeah, they beat them 31-28 at home.
In the last year or
No, this year.
earlier in the season.
Earlier in the season.
All right. Well, we'll see. Well, we'll talk about our picks later, but I don't know, man. Just not too convinced. Not too high on Carolina. But either way, they haven't been in the playoffs since how long has it been?
About 5 years.
So kudos to them for making it, for getting there. So Tampa Bay has had this thing on lock for quite some time. Good on the Carolina Panthers for making it.
Yep, absolutely.
Now, I mean, honestly, this next game, this is the real game of the week.
Well, that's what we thought.
The well, yeah, I guess you're right. Seattle Seahawks and the 49ers. I'm thinking this thing is going to go, 50 points, 60 points. And boy, was I wrong. The Niners came in after having a really good offensive output since Brock Purdy's come back overall. They got Kittle back. Obviously, they've got McCaffrey. We all know that. Jennings, who, their wide receiver staff. I think they were missing Persall. I think he was the only guy that may have been injured.
Trent Williams was injured
Okay,
yesterday.
so they had some injuries. And then the Seattle Seahawks have been a team that kind of got slept on through most of the season until the end when they start beating some notable teams like the Rams. And I think was it they played somebody else too, but I can't think of it right now. But they've gotten some quality wins against quality competition. Man, I gotta say, they came into this game and it really looked like they bullied the bully, man. Like they came out of from the first start of the game. They were running the ball down the 49ers' throat from jump. And I thought they did a great job between the two running backs. Between Walker and Charbonnet, both of those guys was tearing it up. The only thing is for whatever reason the first drive they went for it and didn't get the fourth down.
Yeah.
They came back, got 7 points. Then the next drive they got 3. They didn't really score too much, honestly. Once we get into the second half, nothing happened. But I thought Sam Darnold did an excellent job of really being more of a game manager. He didn't really have to make any big plays, but they just needed a couple of good passes, especially late in the game. Smith and Najee got a big pass late in the game to just seal the deal, and that's kind of what they ended up doing. The 49ers could only muster 3 points this entire game.
Yep. That's coming off of the heels of having a shootout with the Bears, which is what I needed to win fantasy football. So, I mean, I'll take it all day there in regards to that. Mm-hmm. But in any case, though, if I'm a Niner fan and Papa Jay's in the chat, so I'm sure he's going to love what I'm about to say, you better be damn concerned on how this game unraveled here for you. You allowed rushing yard after rushing yard after rushing yard. All right, yes, we all know Nick Bosa's hurt. We all know Fred Warner's hurt. But Seattle exposed all of that there. And that just, I mean, the 3rd and 16 play to keep the drive going,
yeah,
that was a backbreaker, man. The Niners have kind of gotten away with a lot of this here because they've been playing great. Like, I'm not going to excuse them from that. But you had the opportunity to basically not leave the city of Santa Clara until September.
Seed. This was for the first overall seed.
Number 1 seed, chance to host all the way up into the Super Bowl. We all know how great of a stadium that is. And that had to be one of the worst performances of the year. And you picked the worst time to absolutely have it there. And what doesn't help is Brock Purdy got hurt. He got absolutely mollywopped.
Killed.
In that last
play, man.
In that last play.
Yeah.
So, and it's not like you have a bunch of time to think about or get healthy because you got
next week,
you got next Sunday, right? So there's that. You better hope Trent Williams is healthy. But the matter of the fact is that the Niners do not get to the quarterback. They don't. Sam Darnold had all the time in the world. Caleb Williams had all the time in the world to throw the ball.
I mean, they got a couple of hurries on. They did get a couple of sacks, but dude.
But the only way they're doing that is on a blitz. They're not doing it off of a 3-4 man rush.
This really felt like one of those old school beatdowns because what it really looked like was the Seahawks kept all of the 49er offensive playmakers in front of them, and when they caught the ball, they hit them. And it was consistent.
Yeah.
Ball 5 yard, bam. 6 yard, bam. Hand off to McCaffrey, bam. They were knocking the crap out of every 49er player that touches the ball. And it felt to me like those old school Ravens teams, or even if you went back to the old Legion of Boom, to where you kind of intimidate your opponent by continually beating them down and down and down to the point to where the 49ers were like, what are we going to do? Like, you start mentally feeling like this team is a bully. And that's what it felt like through this game, especially in the second half where nobody could get anything going. And it seemed like McCaffrey, who's your best player, I mean, this guy's getting hit. He's getting rocked. He's getting rocked. 3-4 yards. Pow! Like, they were coming after him. And even Kittle and other players, they had to do as much. Like, they had to have the most perfect or out of the blue play just to get a first down. That's how crazy this defense was. And I'll be honest, I didn't expect the Seahawks defense. Or I guess I didn't. Maybe I didn't know. And Seahawks fans will probably clue me in. But I didn't know they were this good. I've seen Seahawks play, but I've also seen them win shootouts. So I didn't know their defense. But I've never seen them play this good.
Papa J goes, all those yards and only 13 points, good with it. We're just getting better in the playoffs. Without Trent, had to use George Kittle more as a blocker than a receiver, so that didn't help out. With only JJ and no Ricky, it's easy to shut down the pass. We will be fine. You guys must have 107.
B.
That doesn't excuse last week's game, though.
What wins championships?
Defense. Everyone knows this.
Defense wins championships.
173 yards total offense in basically a playoff game.
The Niners have to be better defensively. They have to be.
You take away that CMC fumble at the 2 yard line, and we're right in that game. Well, you don't excuse it. You don't, because even if you score the touchdown, it's 13-10. At the end of the game, so you still lost.
Look, I mean, let's be honest about it. You gave up about 400 yards in offense, and you only put up half of that. That's your problem.
9 first downs.
You can't take that away from this defense. 9 first. You can't take that. I watched the game. Okay, they were hitting. They were hitting people so hard. I remember at one point Jennings got hit so hard he was out the game. He got knocked and got hit right in the air, dropped on his shoulder, and was like, "Whew, that hurt." So they put a whooping to the Niners, and I think that's how they win this game. You don't beat a team 13-3 by accident. They defensively they clamped them down, man. That's really what happened, man. The
Niners were one of the best offenses the last half of the season.
Yeah,
you can't excuse that. It's the matter of the fact is you rolled into a big time game. Weather conditions were good. Field looked immaculate. There's no
You're
excuse
playing at home.
for having this loss. So yeah, you're playing at home. You have to defend home. Again, you caught the Seahawks first game of the year, right? Since then, they have been lights out. They're 8-1 on the road for a reason.
Yeah, yeah.
That's not excuse. That's nothing to take lightly.
And that CMC play, that's a fluky play, man. But if you go back and you watch it, it's still on the defense. You had a defender get their hand up and deflect that ball before it got to McCaffrey. Mm-hmm. That made the ball go behind him. Ball bounces off his pad, off his knee. Defender was smart enough to catch the ball. I mean, it's still defense, man. You know what I mean? And that's the level that they were playing at. And I thought the Niners did have something going that drive, but when you got a team that's being that relentless on every single play for every single inch, I mean, it's tough to ball against a team like that. And I just don't think the Niners weren't ready to play at that level.
Damn, the Niners were 5-3 at home.
Yeah.
That's wild. 5 losses in total. 3 of them are at home. That's a bit alarming.
Hey, gotta take care of home, man.
Jesus Christ, man.
And they got Papa J chimes in. Well, just not sure why we didn't use more of the 12 personnel and have tongues. How am I saying?
Tunges.
Excuse me, Tunges. Go out for passes more. Well, I mean, you had Kittle back.
Yeah.
You had Kittle back. You know, that's Kittle's the better tight end. I mean, I think Tunges had a great game last week.
Yeah.
But, you know, in this case, you know, I thought the opportunity just, I don't know, man. You can call it what you want, but.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. It's a train wreck when he's running the ball.
Yeah,
Sorry, Lamar just got pinballed around.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Lamar got to make some plays, man. You're talking about 10 to 13 games or 13 points. We're looking at one of these games right now between the Ravens and the Steelers. 13 to 10. Steelers have the lead by 3 points, and both these teams are struggling to get this. I can't wait to see playoff football. If this is what it's going to be like, I know not everybody's a fan, but I love great defensive, cold, just football.
All I like is hearing a pad pop hella loud.
Yep. Well, you know that's going to happen.
That's all I care about.
And then a flag's going to come out. Oh! What? Oh my God!
I'm
sorry.
Oh, that's a dime.
Oh man, I just saw a great play, folks. Papa J,
Tosh,
you watching the game?
You beat me to it.
I'm sorry. It was a great play. My man was sacked, man.
Oh, that's
like he was sacked. He had 2 dudes on him, guys. I mean, and yeah, right. No diddy. And he got out of that somehow, and then stops on a dime and drops the dime right on him.
He squeezed right between.
How?
There was no daylight for Lamar to make that throw.
That's a crazy play. See, that's what you need. That's what you needed right there if you're Ravens.
You're right.
You needed a big play. Remind them that you were still good at the game of football, Lamar. Please.
Thank God, man.
That was a dime, too, man. He walked right under that ball. What the hell is Queen doing out there guarding Zay Flowers?
He got caught up in the mismatch. I'm glad he caught it, though. So I seen Zay Flowers also drop that ball.
That would have been terrible if he dropped that ball. That would have been rough.
Remember what he did in the AFC Championship game 2 years ago? They had a touchdown and decided to fumble it out of the end zone.
Yeah, dumbass. Yeah, don't forget your tight end who dropped the pass last year. But anyway.
Oh, Mark Andrews?
Yeah. But anyway, let's get back to the 49er game. Papa J.
Kittle was too busy blocking because he had no Trent.
Yeah. Maybe.
You had no Trent last week. You had no Trent or George Kittle last week. And you won.
I'm not saying the Niners are not a good team. I'm just saying that I think the Seahawks, I mean, all I'm saying is put a little speck on their name. That's it. Just put a little speck on their name. That's all.
But I'm telling you, the Niners are going to have some problems. It was on display these last 2 weeks. Caleb Williams should not have that much time to throw the ball.
Yeah.
Sam Darnold should not have that much time to throw the ball. And so it is what it is at that point. Your defense has been getting you by. The last 2 weeks, though, they haven't been looking too good. The offense bailed them out last week. This week, when they needed it, Nope. There's a reason why, like Tosh says, that defense is good. There is a reason.
Yeah,
So all
no.
we're saying is don't take Seattle lightly. And now
No.
whoever needs to go up to now who wants to go to the Super Bowl in the NFC has to run through Seattle. And we all know how difficult it is to play up there.
You did, yes, absolutely. I mean, and I know for most Niner fans, it's probably terrible to hear. They don't want to hear about the 12th man and all that garbage. But at the end of the day, the Seahawks playing in that place is difficult as hell. And if you're going to beat them there, then you're going to have to really come with your A game. And given all the talent that's on the NFC side of the ball, Niners are going to have to play some pretty good teams to get to that point. You know, they're going to either have to play. Are they going to have to play? They're not going to play Philly. Did they fall below the Rams, or the Rams?
Oh, we'll be talking about it in a sec.
Okay, we'll get to that in a second. All right, let me not get ahead of myself.
Not yet.
But anyway, I talked about it earlier, but Sam Darnold didn't really do a ton to win this game. Like I said, I thought he just made the right plays at the right time, and that was it. Because to be honest with you, in the beginning, this could have easily been 21-0. The first 3 drives the Seahawks had, they just marched right down the field. They could not punch the ball in. They could not. They went for it on 4th down instead of kicking the field goal, and they couldn't get anything the other time. But man, they were moving that ball pretty good in the first half. So kudos to the 49er defense, I guess, for getting something done. But it just wasn't enough. And they just didn't have enough offense to get anything done in this one. So 49ers they're still in the playoffs, so it can't be too sad, Papa J. But it's going to be tough sledding if they're going to make it to the Super Bowl.
No, Papa J, I'm talking about the Bears. The Bears are another legitimate team in the playoffs that you were going to run into. And again, the offense bailed you out, but that defense gave up over 30 points. That's all we're putting out there. You can't be doing that this late in the season. You need to be having these 13-10 games.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta get some type of offense going, man, because that ain't gonna work.
Papa J, I don't know what football you've been watching, man, but Chicago's defense has been good, but that offense is really good. That's all I'm saying. Anyways, before we start talking playoff football, let's get around the rest of the league, man, because there were some other things going on too.
Yeah, first let's start with the Raiders, baby. That's right. We clinched it. Number 1 overall seed, baby. Put us on the clock right now. We are the number one overall pick. I'm ready. I hope that they don't screw it up and draft some idiot. We need a quarterback, so I hope that they actually do their job. I hate to say it, but it's in Tom Brady's hands at this point to figure out what they're going to do, and I'm pretty sure he's going to decide or have a lot of take on who they're going to draft in this upcoming draft. I can almost promise you that Tom Brady is going to be making that decision.
I'm telling you, man, you need to get rid of that first-round draft pick.
For what?
You go get yourself a quarterback, man.
Nah, man. Yeah,
man, you clamoring for Shedeur Sanders.
We need to draft a quarterback. If we wanted Shedeur Sanders, they would have drafted him last year. They didn't, okay? Look, they got the tight end. You got the running back. Go get a quarterback, please. I don't want to roll out another Geno Smith, or we end up with somebody like Tua or Kirk Cousins, or I don't want any more. I don't want any more of this. Russell Wilson. I don't want any of those guys. I want them to get a rookie quarterback, stick with it, and just let's ride it out. Give us something to hope for here, instead of having us roll out these 40-year-old quarterbacks and they still end up only winning 2 games. It's just not. It doesn't make any sense. It's not worth it.
Bruce, you better take back that Go Steelers, and Happy New Year to you too, brother.
Steelers? Oh no.
Yeah, he's rooting for the Steelers right now, dude.
Wait, who Bruce team again?
The team that only scored 6 points today.
Oh, the Chiefs. That's right. Nah.
Yep.
Nah. Yep. The Chiefs need to blow up the entire. Well, they already did. They're building another stadium, moving stadiums. Happy New Year, Bruce. Happy New Year to you. Happy New Year, Papa J, too.
Let's see what quarterbacks are out there. Ty Simpson from Alabama. Let's see here. Dante Moore from Oregon. We all know how Oregon quarterbacks work out. Lenore Sellers maybe a pretty good quarterback to go with there. Who else we got? Fernando Mendoza, the kid from Indiana. He goes to the Raiders. You guys ruined the rest of his life.
Yeah, whatever.
Who else? That's it, pretty much.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm telling you, man.
I got to start watching college football is what I got to start doing. Now that we
just
have
go,
the number
just
one
go trade
pick.
for a quarterback.
Trade for what quarterback? What are you
Hey,
talking
I'm
about?
telling you.
We don't even have any wide receivers. We just have Brock Bowers. We literally need to start from scratch here. Like, we need to go into this draft thinking, let's see how much draft capital we can get. I wouldn't be surprised as if they traded Max Crosby to pick up another first or second round draft pick.
Oh, they're trading Max Crosby. They made it very clear when they told a healthy guy to stay home.
Yeah. I mean, at this point, that's kind of what you got to do. You got to rebuild this thing. For real.
Was that me or you?
That's me, man. That's me. It's not you. It's
I was about to say. I was like, is my stuff kind of acting up here? Let's see here. Carson Beck actually may be a pretty good quarterback. He's from the University of Miami. Dude, three of the top quarterbacks are going to be playing this weekend in the.
I will be watching
in the college football playoffs. So you have
right,
Indiana versus Oregon, right?
Yeah.
So two of the top quarterbacks are going to be going off in that game. And then you'll have Miami and Ole Miss. Miami's got Carson Beck. So
I'll be watching. I will be watching. I don't even watch college that much, but I will be watching these games because, like I said, the Raiders did the one thing they listened to me. They did the one thing I told them to do, which was get that pick, baby. Get that pick.
They got it. Well, congratulations on at least
you.
getting something. I know it was a long season to have to endure, but all waiting leads to a good thing, and that's you guys getting one draft pick. So congratulations to the Las Vegas Raiders.
Yay.
Crosby to the Niners. That's the
golf
last
clap. Golf clap.
No, that's not even a golf clap. You guys get a legitimate clap.
All right, I appreciate that. So, hey, before we get into the NFL playoff bracket, and I'm just throwing this out there, folks. Like me and B didn't talk about this for the show or anything. Legitimate losers this year, like legitimate teams that thought they were going to be good and they turned out to be absolute. Oh, I'm sorry. My bad. I'm sorry, Bruce. This was not aimed at you. That's not how I meant this. But I'm just saying, teams that came in with a little bit higher expectations just kind of fell flat on their faces. I'll start because I don't want to make it seem like I did this to get it, Bruce. The Washington Commanders, man. I really was high on them coming into the season, but of course with the injury and that gruesome arm injury that Daniels had, that it just wasn't going to work. Their quarterback was injured 2 different times throughout the season. Tried to run Mariota out there, that didn't work out too well, and it just didn't come to fruition. Deebo Samuel, 1 cheeseburger short of being cut. You know, it just didn't work out for him.
Papa J had no shame on letting him know who was the most disappointing team. All right, my disappointing team of the year, or team that sucked, I'm going to have to say the Detroit Lions. Baltimore, Papa J, mind it. We're still playing for the playoffs. So
they got the lead. They got the lead.
Yeah, keep that to yourself. Remember, the Lions.
Yeah, that's a good one.
There's no room for like, oh, these guys were injured or Jared Goff didn't. They played well.
Yeah.
And still lost a ton of games.
Yeah.
In regards to that, so I'm gonna say the Detroit Lions, my disappointing team of the year.
They need to stop going for it on 4th down. Just
they got to put a clause that Dan Campbell can only go for it like at 10 times. So you better pick wisely when you're gonna go for it.
2 or 3 field goals might have won you like 2 or 3 more games. Seriously, like they got
literally.
They got to get over that. They got to get over that. I understand being aggressive, but right about now, it's not working. It's not working. Just be a little smarter with it.
What else you got?
You know what? You took Detroit away from me because that was the other team. But I guess we do have to talk about it, and that's the Kansas City Chiefs. I mean, the Chiefs were in the Super Bowl last year. They've been in the Super Bowl the past 5 years, and I guess it had to come to an end at some point. But boy, did it flame out fast. They went from looking like one of the better teams with the better defenses in the league to one of the bottom. They were not a good team a majority of the season. Pat didn't look like himself. The wide receiver core is no bueno. The defense is a shell of what we saw itself last year. And to top it all off, you're going to lose Pat probably through most of next season as well. this is going to be a really tough situation for KC to navigate. Travis Kelce needs to retire. Does Andy Reid stick around to coach a team that does not have Pat there and wait till the following season? Like, what does this look like? So it really depends on how quick Pat can come back and what they do in the offseason to improve this roster. Because right now, this team next year
this has to be Kelsey's last year.
Yeah, he's got to go home.
13 years in the NFL. Great. He had a great NFL career. Tight ends don't last that long in the NFL, so that's pretty legit there here for it. But yeah, I think the big question is does Andy Reid come back, like you said? Because no Patrick Mahomes, and this injury couldn't have happened at a later time. It's not like he's a 25, 26-year-old quarterback. He's in his I think he's in his 30s, right? I could be wrong.
He's approaching 30.
Yeah, so that's Aaron Rodgers. He did come back, but he ain't the same.
Yeah.
Let's see. Who else do I got? You got high hopes from Miami? They had nothing out of Miami. Whatever they did was probably what they were supposed to do.
First off, they'll never win anything because they're in the AFC East and they play in Miami. So there's no way they can win a playoff game unless they get home court throughout.
Yeah, it's all warm and stuff until they got to go up to Buffalo.
Yeah, no, they're not winning.
Let's see. Disappointing. Papa J said, I also had high hopes for the Raiders. Not.
Yeah, you and me both. Not. For real. What about the Dallas Cowboys? Or is that just the same thing every year?
That's just normal. That's just normal.
You're right. That doesn't matter.
Let's see here. Who else has been disappointing this year?
I think that's a bulk of it, really.
Do we say the Colts? Even though the Colts were...
Well, I mean, the injury kind of, it tripped them.
We can say the same for the Chiefs?
Yeah. Well, no, because the Chiefs were losing with Mahomes.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah. Like that game when he got injured, that was pretty much they were toast.
The Browns, they suck. Congrats to Myles Garrett.
Yeah.
Myles Garrett.
Too bad you did it on a losing team. Nobody cares.
I'm telling you, man. Him and Joe Burrow they love. They're just a gluten for punishment when it comes to this.
I'm telling you, man. Like you're gonna remember.
Nice tackle.
That was a good tackle. You're gonna remember Strahan because Strahan was playing on a winning team.
2 championships.
Yeah. Not gonna remember. We're gonna look at this in 10 years, 5 years from now, and be like Myles Garrett. Oh yeah. Yeah. All right.
The Bengals lost Joe Burrow too early.
Yeah, they did.
And so we never know what kind of team that they were going to play out to be. Now, had they
that team has the best best offensive players in the game.
T. Higgins,
Jamar Chase
Brown, Joe Burrow. Mike Gesicki.
I mean, he's all right. He's cool.
Man, make him look like world. That team has a lot of potential. We just didn't know what it was going to look like because Joe Burrow got hurt in week 2.
Yeah. Yeah.
Excuse me.
Let that one out for the public. Love it.
Oh, that's what I think about. That's what I think about the Chiefs,
Bengals.
The Niners.
All right, we're all right. I gotta find a bracket. You got one up? I'm gonna.
I got one up.
All right.
I got one up.
I gotta stay with you though because I gotta follow you. Here we go.
All right.
Here we go.
Let's talk Saturday.
Saturday, baby. June 10th.
The Panthers and the Rams.
I don't know, man. So Panthers and I'm gonna pick the Rams. I think the Rams have, they've proven themselves throughout a majority of the season. They play some pretty stiff competition, a very good division, time in and time out. And I think that's going to get them the edge. Stafford, this has been one of the better seasons he's had, especially considering how late he is in his career. And he's shown that he can still light it up. If they
40, do you see his year stats? The man threw for 4,700 yards.
Yeah. I mean, they
let him just walk into the end zone.
Yeah, that was Gainwell's having himself a game today. But yeah, no, I think the Rams will get it. Their defense has kind of been here and there. Sometimes their defense is good. Other times they end up in a shootout. So it'll be interesting to see how they play. Carolina's newer to this. They're a younger team. I just don't see them catapulting past this, a more veteran team. I don't see it. So I got the Rams. I'm taking the Rams.
I'm going opposite. I'm going with the Panthers.
Oh.
I'm going with this first round upset here. And like I was explaining to you before the show, or during the show, whatever it was, this team has nothing to play for. They literally had to rely on a team that they weren't even playing to make it into the playoffs, right?
Yeah.
Well, they're in. So anytime you get into the playoff, now it's a puncher's chance at this point here, right? Well, guess what? the 12-5 Rams, right? I think what, second or third best record in the NFC?
Yeah. Yeah.
But they're hosting. Or they're on the road.
Yeah,
In
that's true.
Carolina. Last time they went to Carolina, they lost 31-28, as we talked about earlier. Uh, I'm taking the Panthers on this one. We don't know what kind of playoff team this is. Who the hell knows? Maybe they show up and show out. Who knows?
Me and B are split on this one. I got the Rams taking Carolina on Saturday. He's got the Panthers. I guess it's not an upset because they're the 4th seed, but I think it's an upset. If Carolina beats the Rams.
It's a total upset. The hell do you mean?
Stupid seeding. So yeah, man, I'm sorry, man. I think the Rams got that one in the bag. I like Carolina. I think it's a great story, but they ain't. I think the Rams have a little bit more to play for.
Puka Nacua had one hell of a year too.
Oh,
119 receptions, 1,600 yards, 9 TDs.
Yeah, and are they gonna get
I don't know if they get Devontae Adams back.
Yeah, okay, we'll see. So
you take Nacua out of the equation, Rams are cooked. You take Christian McCaffrey off of that lineup, the Niners are cooked.
Yeah.
Well, this isn't a.
It's their best player. It's their best offensive player. So yeah, I think that's any team.
You're right, Bruce. I am picking the Panthers, just like I picked Caitlin Clark. Oh no.
I don't even think
Oh, okay. Just like I picked Caitlin Clark to shoot 50% from 3.
That's a mistake. I don't know what you were thinking.
I feel like Bruce is singling me out like Charles Barkley when he makes his picks and the teams just absolutely get demolished.
Oh, Barkley was on a good run too. He was like a month in with that.
Dude,
if you picked against his pick, it was money.
So pick against my pick, I guess.
Yeah, there you go.
All right. 3 minutes and 40. Sorry, man.
Yeah, this is gonna be tough, folks. I'll let you guys know right now. The Baltimore Ravens and Pittsburgh Steelers are in the final moments of the game. 3-point game. Pittsburgh has the lead, 20-17, and the Ravens are trying to move the ball down the field. They only need a field goal to tie. So B may be a little distracted. But,
Bruce,
we got a good game.
Brock Purdy was on the field last night with his weapons and managed 170 yards of offense. So, Packers and Bears. You want me to go first?
Dude, this was a tough one.
I gotta go with the Bears. I picked them as my dark horse.
Yeah, all right. I like that.
Huh.
I'm gonna go with the upset on this one. I'm taking Green Bay. Is Jordan Love's back? Is he back?
He should be. Run for the first down, you fat bastard! Thank you.
Good Lord, when did they start wearing the Bobby Boucher pads? When did those come back?
He's always worn it.
I saw a bunch of them in the Seahawks game, and they had the pads that go way up the back of the neck.
Yeah, because they over here running like a bunch of maniacs, taking people out. Yeah,
that was great. I don't know, man. I like Green Bay. I feel like Josh Jacobs, they get love back because they were without their quarterback for a little bit. Kudos to Malik Willis. But I think they get their quarterback back and they get back to where they were. I like Chicago, but the Bears are a little Jekyll and Hyde from game to game, man. They have games they play great. They have games where that defense, does kind of a no-show. So I don't really believe in Chicago all like that. So I'm actually going to pick the upset. I think Green Bay gets a win over Chicago at home.
Cool. The AFC is wide open. The Buffalo, you got Trevor Lawrence, who got
I'll wait for you.
Oh, there's a flag on the field. Jesus Christ.
The Stripes strike again. Oh, no. They still celebrate. They're still celebrating.
Hold on. Oh!
They're still celebrating.
Is it on them Steelers?
I think it is.
Get your ass off the field, TJ Watt.
Wait, let's see what they call.
Oh, watch out, ref! Don't.
Oh, it's on the defense. There you go.
Ah, you beat me to it.
I'm sorry, dude. I got it like.
The call on the field is a touchdown. Suck it, Bruce and Papa J.
The problem is y'all left 2 minutes and 20 seconds on the clock. So the Steelers been playing defense all game. What the hell was that? The Zay Flowers was just running by himself.
That's twice.
They're not even covering him. Like he's just chilling in the middle of the field. Nobody around him. Anyway, what? Oh, terrible defense by the Steelers. They should be ashamed of themselves. Mike Tomlin's getting fired tomorrow.
That was great defense.
Mike Tomlin's getting fired tomorrow if they lose this game. Oh my goodness.
Anyways, let's talk about the Bills and Jaguars. First game of the day on Sunday, the 11th here. You got the Jaguars, AFC South champions, going against the Bills, who got in by a wild card. I'm going to tell you.
I know what you're going to do.
I'm going with the Jags.
I know what you're going to do.
I'm going with the Jags.
I think this is going to be a really good game.
It is.
I know a lot of people kind of sleep on Jacksonville because it's who watches them? Yeah, we did. But the past 2 to 3 weeks, they have been on fire, and they found a way to score points, and I mean a lot of them. And I think Buffalo is capable of doing that too. I think this is going to be a shootout. I think this will be a shootout between Buffalo and Jacksonville. I'm also going to join the bandwagon and give it over to Jacksonville. I don't know, man. I got to think about it.
Hey, you already said your pick.
Let's do it, Jacksonville. Let's do it.
Just stick with it.
I think it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be a fun game, though. I think it's gonna be a lot of points.
I'm going. Yeah, Jacksonville has some playmakers, and they also got Jacoby Myers too. So I mean, there's
Raiders.
Yeah,
former
there's a little bit
Raiders,
of homer for that. Do we want to keep the Eagles and Niners for last, or do we want to go with that next?
Yeah, let's talk. We can talk about New England because this is an interesting matchup.
Patriots and Chargers. Drake May seeing the playoffs for the first time.
Yeah, I'm taking the Patriots. Patriots defense has been pretty tough all year. They run the ball a lot. They have 2 pretty good running backs in the backfield. The Chargers kind of mimic that, but the Chargers have been up and down all season. They're very Jekyll and Hyde. And you just never know what you're going to get from Herbert. You know, they keep trying to proclaim this guy to be like the next best thing, but Herbert's never, ever crossed that line at any point in time. And I think New England's going to put enough pressure on him to make him uncomfortable. And if they can do that, the Chargers don't really score a lot of points. So I'm picking New England. I think New England gets the Chargers.
Yeah, I'm going New England as well here. Drake May probably... What are they... Oh, Jesus.
Uh-oh. Butts are getting tight. But the good thing is Pittsburgh has no timeouts.
They got this one... Yeah, that's a good job, Mike. That situation.
How did that happen?
And Baltimore's got all 3. So...
What?
Somebody got a stinger in their neck.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm going New England. They've been probably one of the... I don't have any faith in Herbert. I don't think anybody does.
No.
The one thing you can't count out is Jim Harbaugh.
Yeah.
The man finds a way to win in some of the ugliest ways possible.
True.
But this is a different Patriots team here. Again, potential MVP. I'm still going to stick with it. Drake May for MVP, given what he's done here. 14-3. They got, like you said, Henderson. They got a 2-headed backfield with Stevenson as well. Yeah. Stephon Diggs, he got problems on and off the field right now. And it's funny how they're letting this slide until the playoffs are over. So power is power, man. That is unreal sometimes. That's all I'm going to say here. But, yeah, the Patriots are just going to be really, really tough here at home. It's Foxborough, crazier things have happened. But the Patriots have been a tough team all year, man. And they've been in tough competition late in the season. So I think this is going to help kind of boost and get that playoff playoff ready here.
I'm with you, man. I'm with you. New England all the way. That's garbage. The Chargers.
Sorry, I'm so distracted right now.
I know you are, man. It's all good. This is 2-minute warning, 4-point game. Steelers need a TD.
Aaron Rodgers got STDs. Shut up. Give him in bounds. Yep, thank you. Good tackle.
Kept him in bounds.
He should have just laid on him like everybody else.
Can they score a touchdown?
You ever see that when the team's out of timeouts and they just play dead and just lay on the player?
Yeah, well, I saw that. Yeah, I did have seen that. Whoa. Okay. All right.
What the hell was
that? Was a missed tackle. That's what that was.
Well, he's inbound, so.
Yeah, but you can't let him move down the field that quick.
Hey, just bend and don't break, though.
I know. Well, they're already at the 25-yard line.
Well, they're fine. They only got 1 minute and 15 seconds left.
Dude, that's more than enough time. You need to get an incompletion here. You need to stop. You need to kill their momentum. There you go.
They do have a timeout. Oh.
There you go. That's a little bit of slow them down a little bit.
We'll get to the Eagles and Niners in a second.
Yeah,
we might as well just wait for the rest of this game to finish out here.
Out this game.
Drake leads in quite a few categories, Papa J, but Matthew Stafford had one hell of a season. He really, really did.
Yeah, old man tore it up.
Bruce, Ray Lewis, Ed Reed looking at this LOL. I know.
Whew, man.
Ryan Clark as well from the Steelers. Troy Polamalu.
Yeah, these were some good matchups back in the day.
Some hard-hitting matchups.
Oh, and Aaron Rodgers shows his age. The hell?
Yes. Hey, don't go looking for no call.
That's why I say you just got to cut the momentum a little bit, man. Still got a minute, but now you're up against down, so it's 3rd and 10. They tried. Man, Thielen is like his number one target all of a sudden. Like, what the hell?
Well, yeah, because he got no DK Metcalf.
Oh, what happened to Metcalf?
Remember he got into it with the altercation?
Oh, that's right. Got suspended. Oh,
for 2 games
stupid.
at the end of the year.
End of the season. I would just.
That's I would have appealed that.
I would have cut him.
I would have appealed it.
They should have.
I'm telling you, man, fans just be getting away with too much stuff lately. Like, I don't care what it is, but wide open.
Wow, that was bad. So the defense has fallen out of the bottom of both of these teams late in this game.
All right, but we still got 55 seconds, and we have no more.
I mean, what the hell happened to the defenses here? Last play, the Ravens, the Steelers gave up a similar play, a longer play, but similar, where the guy is literally just walking by himself. Why are we not guarding these people?
Nowhere near him. I got the same look, Derrick Henry. Don't worry.
What dumbass kind of zone defense is this?
Are they going for? Please tell me they're going for 2. Oh, I was hoping they were going for 2. If he misses this, it'd be nice.
Oh, he missed it.
Did I call it?
He missed it. Wow.
All we need is field goal
now. You need a field goal. Okay, it's going to get... here we go. Oh, man. The wind killed that ball. Did you see that?
That was like a curveball, man. That thing took a different direction.
Yeah, show us what happened. It was a double move that killed him, so that was single coverage. Oh, he slipped. He slipped. Wow. Could you imagine at that point in the game you slip? That's terrible. It's that crappy Steelers field.
That Heinz mustard.
The Heinz mustard.
Well, we have the missed field goal playing for us. All right. The only stat Matthew Stafford leads in his wife hookup more with
what did he say?
He's throwing shade at Matthew Stafford's wife for hooking up with more quarterbacks.
Oh my god! Like that time he accidentally pushed that poor photo girl off that.
That was hilarious.
She like broke 3 ribs, and I was like, my god, man!
That straight looked something out of the Lion King. Mufasa said, "Pow." Lamar gonna do an interception, so it's okay. Bruce, you better take that back right now. Kick it out of bounds. You already missed the field goal. Kick it out of bounds now.
No, he's not gonna kick it out. All right. You need a good return here. You need a good return. There you go. That was perfect. Perfect.
I'm in the middle of watching it.
I'm sorry. I gotta get behind you. I'm gonna back myself up 10 seconds.
Oh my god.
Whew. All right, so now the Ravens have the ball, at the 45 or almost the 50? So you only need 20 yards?
First of all, why are you allowing a run back?
I don't know.
This guy he misses the PAT and then dumbass.
You gotta kick that thing out the back of the end zone, man.
You gotta try to kick it out of the stadium. They're on the 46 or 47.
Damn, man. But with that win, a field goal is not gonna be easy, man. The field goal is not gonna be easy.
There you go to the side. Why are we working the sidelines? We have 3 timeouts.
I don't know. Just keep getting completion. They only got 43 seconds.
Fucking Bruce, here comes the pick, LOL.
Oh my gosh.
At least my man's got his ACL. Well, that guy don't look too happy.
Yeah. He may be looking for a job next year. We'll see. All right. 2nd and 2.
And a flag. Who's it on? Pick up the flag. Don't call it. Oh, illegal formation. You're in illegal formation.
Oh, now you're ahead of me.
By like a second.
Yeah. Stanley. What you doing, Stanley? What the hell you doing, buddy? Game's on the line.
He's just standing there.
Let's see.
I don't get it. Oh well.
Wait, what was the call?
It was illegal formation.
Oh, he wasn't on the line. Stupid play. Well, man, they got. Come on now. You only need like 15 yards here. You gotta run.
Why didn't he run?
Just run. What the hell? What?
Hey, DeAndre Hopkins is still on this team? Where the hell's he been?
Lamar, what happened, bro? Just take off, brother. Like, the game's going to be over here. Like, this is the end of the season. There's no game after this if y'all don't win this game. I don't know why he didn't just run it. Why did he... What was that? Oh, he was telling Hopkins to run upfield.
Yeah, but then he threw that pass?
Well, because he couldn't get it over the defender, I guess. I don't know, man.
All of a sudden, he doesn't want to throw sidearm?
Oh, man. You need a play. You need a play.
Oh.
A play. Here comes a little blitz.
What the fuck am I watching right now?
Wow. That's pretty sad. Oh, man. One play. Still got all 3 timeouts, by the way.
It's not going to matter on 4th down if they don't convert it. Oh, now we're using it. Good time to use it.
Just to regroup. Like, you got to get the right play in, obviously.
NFL wants Rodgers in the playoffs, just like they want the Dodgers in the World Series. Can't do it without him.
Yeah, Rodgers in the playoffs is...
Excuse me.
What's he going to do, win a game? He hasn't won a play. He hasn't done anything playoff in years.
Winner plays the Texans on Monday Night Football next week.
That's a great matchup for either one of these teams.
Actually, I don't think it's going to be an easy matchup at all.
It won't be easy.
Texans defense is playing really good.
Yeah. All right. Let's see if they can give him some time to throw. The Steelers gonna come after him. They gonna come after him. Yeah, they about to blitz his ass.
My.
Oh my God! Wow!
My God!
Wow!
What a catch!
Wow! Isaiah Likely, who was less likely to do any goddamn thing this season, man, made the play of the year. How about that? Wow!
He got to the
lost him.
peak on that.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
And Lamar threw that knowing that there was safety coverage too. Like,
yep.
Oh.
Man, what a play.
Wow.
What a play.
He took that away from Jalen Ramsey.
He sure did.
Wow. Hey, this still doesn't mean shit until they win the game.
I mean, hey, a field goal wins it, man. A field goal. You're in field goal territory right now. Aaron Rodgers, not again. I'm gonna have to retire a third time. All right, how you play this, B? They gonna be conservative?
Run the ball.
They gonna be conservative? Run it.
Center it.
Even with that win? Yeah, they're
There
gonna
it
run it.
Let it wind down to 3 seconds. Call the timeout and put the playoff lives into the hands of a kicker. Rookie kicker at that. Let's go, Luke.
I don't know, man. I might have tried to get some forward progress on that because they still got a timeout. Well, I guess they're gonna use their last timeout here.
They just did.
Yeah. Ooh, man.
Hey, man.
Kickers.
I can't squeeze a fart out right now. That's how tight this
Kickers is coming down to one kick. Oh, man. This is always the worst possible scenario. What is this, a 40-yarder? Kill me with this. Rodgers can't believe what he just missed.
44 yards.
All right. Oh, shit. You got to keep in mind, man, this is windy-ass fucking stadium. Here we go. Here we go.
Oh, my God.
Oh, that's no good. That's way no good. Wow. 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 Great game. Great game.
Papa J, watch them miss the field goal.
Oh, man, that was tough.
Hey, quit celebrating, Mike Tomlin.
Why? So I'm not concerned with Aaron Rodgers. I don't care about.
That was intense.
Wow.
I wasn't even close. He hooked that thing
from the beginning.
Hard.
Yeah.
All right, Bruce. We'll see you in Cancun with your Chiefs.
That's right. Lamar and Pat can become best buddies, hanging out on the beach. Oh my gosh.
God damn, man.
Well, B, I'm sorry for you, brother. They didn't get it done. So now you've got the Steelers taking on the Houston Texans.
Hey, can I show something real quick? ESPN just messed up so bad. It's not even funny. Hold on. Like, I'm glad I'm paying attention to my phone. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to show this because of my background. Oh, can you see it?
No, I can't see anything it says.
ESPN, the North belongs to the Ravens. Steelers beat the Ravens 26-24 to clinch the AFC. Someone's getting fired at ESPN ASAP.
For real. Well, that decides it. The Houston Texans will take on the...
At least you got an ACL, huh?
Steelers.
Mahomes won some trophies, LOL. Damn. I hate when the show keeps receipts. I hate it.
It's going to happen, especially with Bruce around.
Well, dude, it's not even close. I can't even hit the net. Oh, my God.
That's why I thought they should have tried to run the ball to get some more positive yards, man. They had a
told you this kick wasn't going to, the catch wasn't going to mean anything until the kick went through the uprights, not to the side of the uprights.
Having the kickers important, man. Kickers are important part of the team. Well, folks, unfortunately, the Ravens in their season.
Well, looks like I still got to go to work. Justin Tucker looking at this and saying, see? Yeah, while he's getting a massage.
Right, yeah.
That's the reason why he's not on this team.
Right, yeah, it's his own doing.
No, Papa J. Bruce isn't a Ravens fan. He's just a hater. Like, that's all he does. I enjoy it. Yeah. I like it.
Well, that leads us. So we've got the last two matchups.
We don't need to talk about it. I'm picking the Texans to beat the Steelers. That's it.
Texans beat the Steelers. That was easy. And then the 49ers and the Philadelphia Eagles. SF going to Philly. I'll start first, man. I got the 49ers, man. Philly's offense has been really like ho-hum pathetic the past few weeks of the season. Unless they turn that thing up, Although they are at home, I think the 49ers have a good chance of putting up some points against Philly. Better than they did against Seahawks, for sure. Because I would love.
You have a lot of confidence in a team that just dropped 3 points in a playoff game.
Yeah, but
much.
Philly doesn't really score points either. Like, they don't really. I mean, their defense is fairly good. Saquon Barkley is a big part of their offense. Their throwing game is just atrocious. And I think the 49ers can at least move the ball up and down the field. And for all intents and purposes, throughout the season, I think has been a better offensive team. So that's what I'm going with.
I'm going with the Eagles to beat the Niners.
There you have, folks. There you have it.
Jalen Carter is going to have an absolute field day if Trent Williams isn't playing.
True enough.
And the injury to Brock Purdy, we don't know what's going to happen. What it is. He's got that thumb contusion as well. It's going to be cold. Brock Purdy don't throw the ball well in the cold weather. Ask that Buffalo game last year.
Yeah. Yeah. You could be right.
I know AJ Brown hasn't had that good of a year receiving. I don't see anyone on the Niners stopping him. And if Jalen Hurts has time to throw, like the last 2 quarterbacks have, it opens it up. They're going against a running back who's a legit running back in Saquon Barkley.
Yeah, I think this will
the Niners haven't given up running yards left and right.
I think this will be a good test. This will be a good battle of the running backs, to be honest with you.
I think it gets nullified running back wise. If you go head to head, I think it's about the same between the two.
Yeah. Well then, but then that leaves us with the quarterbacks, and I don't think Jalen Hurts is. I'm not saying he's a bad quarterback, but this year he hasn't had hasn't had the greatest season.
Yeah, he played in Iowa in cold weather, but that doesn't excuse the fact that he did absolutely nothing against the Bills. I'm just saying he's not that great of a cold weather quarterback. It's been shown in the NFL. But yeah, the Eagles at home. There's a give back game to this because the Niners and Eagles haven't played since the Niners walked in there and smacked them around on that regular season game.
Yeah. Well, we'll see, man. I got the Niners in that one. You got Philly, but I think the Niners have a good chance of beating this team, man. Really
Let's see. So we're both in agreement with the Jags.
Yep.
We're both in agreement with the Bears.
Yeah. Well, no. I'm picking Green Bay over the Bears.
Oh, that's right. That's the only game we're in agreement with is.
So we both picked the Jags. We both picked New England. And we both are picking Houston over Pittsburgh. So those three on the AFC side, I think we're in agreement. We disagree on the NFC side though, because I'm picking the Rams and you're picking Carolina. I'm picking Green Bay and you're picking Chicago. And I'm picking the 49ers, you're picking Philly. So we're complete opposites on the NFC.
Because we root for the AFC.
We agree on all of the AFC matchups. We agree on none of the NFC ones. We don't agree on any of them. There you go.
Man, this is going to be some fun.
Oh,
Jack's
man, I'm
winning.
Ready. I'm sorry.
Texans not winning. Who's winning, Bruce?
Yeah, drop those picks in. Let us know.
I'm just waiting for him to spray the hate.
Spray the hate. Hate.
Hey. You are the most diabolical person in this.
Hate.
Noodle Arms not beating the Eagles. Called Brock Purdy a noodle arm. A wet ramen noodle arm.
Oh, boy. Well, we'll see, man. We'll see.
Can we just bring up the fact? I know we weren't planning on talking a whole lot of NBA.
Yeah.
But look, T, I get there's foul calls, but to make call a foul 40 feet from the damn bucket and not have the correct angle at it on SGA, these soft fouls have to stop. They need to start penalizing players who are just, bobbing and weaving their heads
No, didn't.
When it comes to getting foul calls, man, this needs to stop. This 100% needs to stop. Watching SGA shoot a free throw without even being touched because the wind tunnel from a Chase Center blew him over. It's getting tough, man. Like, basketball's starting to become very, very close to being unwatchable right now because of these fouls.
You mean SGA is becoming close to being unwatchable when they're playing your team? But yeah, no. I mean, look. At the end of the day, he's getting the MVP treatment. He is a guy who baits for fouls. It's the same thing we watched with James Harden years and years ago. This happens all the time. This is not the first guy to do something like this or to be in the limelight because he's getting to the free throw line a lot. At one point, James Harden was being guarded with someone standing behind him. I don't think people remember that. So it's just this. It comes with the territory. I think teams will adjust to it. It's just that the Oklahoma City Thunder have a big target on their back because they're winning so many games. I agree that SGA gets a lot of foul calls he shouldn't, but if he were on a lesser team, I don't think it would really matter.
SGA's Brussels sprouts. I cannot watch him play.
Yeah, man.
It's awful to watch, man. I can't stomach it.
He's going to be at the free throw line. There ain't no getting around it. That's where he's going to be.
The Oklahoma City Thunder are 30-6 right now.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. Sure are.
Yeah, the Warriors are in 8th place.
Yeah. There you go. I don't know what my Lakers are like, 4th or 5th.
They're 5th right now, 21-11.
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, he's getting the star treatment, man. He's getting the MVP treatment. He's playing on a good team. He's going to get the whistle, unfortunately.
I mean it with all the disrespect.
SGA is an overrated
Look, he like, why you are that good of a scorer? Why do you need to act like that?
Well, you have to get to the free throw line to be a great scorer.
It's just tough to watch, man.
Yeah, it is tough to watch. I'm not going to disagree with you.
These ticky-tack fouls are driving me nuts, man.
Like I said, it's just like I remember when James Harden was on top of his game. It was terrible to watch. Nobody wanted to see it because literally James Harden was picking his dribble up early, throwing his hands directly up in the air, and getting a foul call every single time.
Yeah.
Rip-throughs, all of it. I mean, these are,
Oh, the rip-through foul? Oh, I hate it so much, man.
Yeah. I mean, James Harden was doing that. Whenever he was at the top of his game, it was just like with SGA. It's like we're seeing it right now. Where it was like, dude, I can't even watch. You can't even guard this guy. Because the moment you make contact with him, his arms go directly up in the air, and they call a foul.
His head snapped back. His eyes go to the back of his head like he's dead, like he's straight out of Stranger Things. I don't know, man.
Straight going into the upside down to shoot free throws. Right. And look,
upside down is
just like and I'll agree with you. Like, for instance, the most egregious one was the one that you're talking about, which was the play with Al Horford, where all Al did was contest the ball, and that was it. I mean, maybe their legs touched a little bit, but it wasn't really a foul.
What? Some guy throwing holy water on this?
On who?
I don't know. Why does it matter? Dude, he just missed the kick. Like, there's... Oh, he missed it in the area where the guy put the holy water on.
What? That's weird, dude.
Yeah, it is.
All right, well...
If the Warriors want to win, they have to get rid of Draymond. He is not professional and does not want to play.
Yeah, too bad nobody else wants him.
Yeah, we're stuck with him. Like, that's why I don't complain about it. I just enjoy it now.
Nobody else wants him, but hey, if you guys can make a move. I mean, y'all been trying to trade Kuminga for 2 years now.
Bro, 2 years, they don't even want him to play anymore.
Not even trying. Seriously, he's just DNP, man. DNP, not coach's decision.
Right. First it's his back, now it's the coach's decision. Now it's his back again.
Yeah, exactly. Ridiculous. Ridiculous.
Good job, Kerr.
Yeah. Curry about to retire. Curry, once Curry gone. He like, you know what?
I'm telling you, they're all going. They're all leaving after next year.
Together, just
Next year's the final. Next year's the final year.
It's got to be, man. It's got to be.
Yeah. So it's the last dance. Oh, ESPN fixed it. The North belongs to the Steelers. I still have it as the Ravens, so take it back.
You hold on to that as long as you can.
Trust me, I'm going to.
Until next Saturday, you can hold on to that. We got a Monday night playoff game.
Yeah, it's the Steelers and the Texans.
Gosh. Okay.
We need a Monday night playoff game.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, what happened? It used to just be 3 games a day. Well, what's up with this? This must be some of that streaming garbage.
No, they allowed extra playoff spots.
It's a Saturday game. I see. Yeah, whatever.
Time to get out this piece.
Yeah. All right, y'all. That was a tough day in the office for my man B here, but time for us to move on. Got to get back to work tomorrow. As I'm sure most of y'all got to do the same. We appreciate you, Bruce, Papa J, as always, for joining us. And we will be back to cover the playoffs because it will be in full swing next Sunday. When y'all join us, it's Sunday at 7:30 Pacific as we go through both playoff days and talk about who is moving on to play in that divisional round. Divisional round, right? Or is it the conference?
Wild card, then division.
Then division. Thank you. Divisional round.
Got you, bro.
Thank you. It's getting late, y'all. Getting late.
Show is.
Until next time, y'all. Peace.
Latest.